Let's talk about the sun. Go to the internet and type in, what is the sun made of? And it will say something like this. And I know it begins with this. It's a ball of gas, and it's mostly hydrogen, and then the rest is helium. And then, well, they go on to have other bullshit, like there might be carbon. Carbon? It burns at like 9,000 degrees, they say, but could be carbon. But that's not even the point. It says a ball of gas in a vacuum. A vacuum. A ball of gas in a vacuum. Like, if you go and, like, type in dark matter, type in dark energy, type in 4D, type in 5D, I mean, 4 dimension, 5 dimension. Just type any of this stuff in and actually read what it says. Okay? If you read it, if you actually analyze what it says, and you know what a vacuum is, there's a ball of gas burning forever, for a long time, 93 million miles away. A ball of gas. A ball of gas. If you can't see the problem there, and you're gonna jump to other things, all kinds of crazy stuff after that, and you can't look at it and go, a ball of gas in a vacuum. And that is like that's alright with you? Like, you can, I mean, it's, what the fuck? I mean, seriously. How are there so many fucking smart people? Like, they know a lot of shit, but they're alright with the ball of gas and the vacuum. Do you know what a vacuum is? Even, I mean, this is, you have to have, like, just some kind of beat down fucking programming inside of you. I know, I have a younger brother, and he is smart as fuck. He knows how to build shit like I do. He understands how mechanics and and how to build things and how things go together. But if you say, they say a ball of gas in a vacuum, it's, shut up, conspiracy, that's crazy. And then there's people talking about, like, 4-dimension and 3-dimension. Show me a 4-dimensional object. But then they say, well, the 4th dimension's time. Well, time's a measurement of now. And it's what happened before now and what's going to happen after now. It's a measurement of, they're saying it's a measurement of a measurement. Because 3 dimensions is height, length, and depth. Everything has 3 dimensions. Every fucking thing has 3 dimensions. Just like you can't have a 2-dimensional object, you cannot have a physical 2-dimensional object in 3D, in 3 dimensions. You can't have a 3-dimensional object in 2 dimensions. 3 dimensions is the physical. That's it. Period. There's no 4th dimension. There's no 5th dimension. This shit's fucking all made up. No one ever, probably before the 1800s or whatever, ever talked any other civilizations. I'm not saying that the history's right. What I'm saying is you don't read any of the stuff where they talk about 4th dimension and 5th dimension, because it's not a thing. It's not. They say that the 5th dimension is dark matter. What the fuck is dark matter? They say it's non-luminescent matter. It doesn't illuminate, meaning I guess it doesn't reflect because it's not there. So they're saying you have matter, and when you take the matter away and the matter's not there, that's the 5th dimension. It's all fucking bullshit. And people who talk about it are apparently full of shit. They talk about a ball of gas in a vacuum. You know, I mean, really, couldn't we just all get together and have a class action suit against the entire school system and colleges for brainwashing kids with this? I mean, there's got to be some kind of I mean, everything's by the book, right? Everything goes through the Bible. They all swear on the Bible. Couldn't we just sue the living fuck out of them? Well, anyway, I think with the whole all those people who believe all that, or believe it, I don't even know if they believe it. See, like Mark Braun has said before, it's the time before the internet and the time after the internet. A lot of people know, and even the bullshit artists say it, whether they know it or not, or whether they believe it, it doesn't matter. They say it. They know the government's full of shit. They know all the stuff is full of shit. So people are finding out, and they're learning, and they know that it's full of shit. So now they got to take their full of shit bullshit with the religion and the scientism and, you know, the whole fucking system. And all they're doing is transitioning it with this. It's the new slavery. They're taking what people have slowly become aware of, and they're gathering these people up, and they're just going to be put into a new system. The 4th dimension. A box inside a box. And some are going to the 5th dimension, apparently. Maybe that's a box inside of a box inside of a fucking sphere. I don't know. Because this one thing I know is true. If you were a person who claims to be trying to get the truth out, you would most definitely talk about the ball of gas and, you know, the balls in space and the flying around and rotating and all that stuff, because everything else becomes suspect and everyone else is brainwashed with that. But these people don't. So either they're controlled and brainwashed, or, man, it's really hard for me to believe that you could say all this unless you're like so programmed and brainwashed that it's just like you just can repeat it. You can be given something and act like some kind of a I don't know, guru or whatever it is. And by the way, look at them. It's just like when I was growing up. It was like, and I'm guilty of this. When I was younger, I was always against everything, against the system. I was always, like that. But like, I still fell under the pressure of, I would dress a certain way. I would wear this and cut my hair a certain way and do all this. It's just another uniform. And they all wear uniforms. Just, with their beads, whatever, like their crazy shirts and stuff like that. Look, man, they're fucking with little kids' heads with all this shit. I'm serious. Go look. Just look them up. Look up everything they talk about. Look up the definitions of all these words and all these things they put together. Find out, when did they come into existence? When was 4D discovered? I'm sure it was not too long ago. A couple 100 years ago, they claimed to have discovered it. And anyway, if you do look at any of the stuff, most of this time they're for the most part just theories. It's a theory. If you use a theory in trying to find out a fact, then that fact is a theory. That's all there is to it.
For the test, it's a feeling a team, and everybody's always on it to see themselves. But the fucking amount that you just don't dead doesn't stand out open empty anyone else. Tell me why does it have to lie, trying to make me up confused about the USA. When the fact in my mind is that you just don't hear to comprehend or understand a single word I say. Mother, whatever, go get tired. Whatever, go get tired. Well, every day on. Sing a story, no factual glory. I still don't like it, and I know I don't want it. Try again.